Hi there and welcome to this online video tutorial in which I'm going to show you how to set up the initial structure to your personal workspace of the online process portfolio, or the SAF, or the self-assessment file as we like to call it as well. If everything went well, you should have received an email in which I invite you actually to access your personal workspace of the self-assessment file. Just double check whether you have received an email with the right group. If that is not the case, please let me know as soon as possible. Now, if you click on open here, it would open the online version of Microsoft OneNote class notebooks, which is fine to work with, but it only works when you are in an internet environment. I actually advise you to download the software of Microsoft OneNote, to install that one on your laptop or on your desktop or on your tablet, because that will enable you to work when you're not in an internet environment, for example, on the train or in the car or on the bus, which makes it actually easier. And I think that version, or at least I find that version, a little bit more stable as well. So for this tutorial, I'm actually going to use the software which is downloaded and installed on my computer. And here we are, OneNote 2016. And if all went well, this should bring you straight to the landing page. And the first page you can see here is a welcome page. Have a good read through, and there you can actually find out why we are using a self-assessment file at our university college, and also why we are using Microsoft OneNote for that. Now, if we take a look at the top here, you can see I've already provided you with some sections and subsections. So this is the welcome page. Just click on this tab and you can find some templates to copy. We will actually use these ones when we are implementing the correct structure in your personal workspace in a minute. You can see there is a collaboration space. We're not using this one yet, but there might or probably will be a moment over the year where we are going to use this. So just go back up. This one is interesting. It's a content library. The content library gives you a lot of information about the self-assessment file. It gives you information about the planning, about the assessment, or at least how I am going to assess you on your self-assessment file. Gives you some tips on how to improve your proficiency and how to formulate good objectives and action plans. And there's also a section about the Common European Framework on foreign languages. And they could come in pretty handy when you are actually trying to formulate your objectives and action plans. Going back up, because the last section is a section we are going to work with right now. Here, this is your personal workspace. This is a space where you are going to prove everything you have been doing to improve your proficiency over the year. This is where you're going to post your evidence. And I can see this as well. So I can actually look together with you from my home computer. Okay. Now you can see this is August's name over here. I've used August as a guinea pig. So normally, if all went well, your name should be there. If you click on it, you can see I've already provided you with this structure. Yeah, so 4 sections, as we call them in Microsoft OneNote: one with evidence, a feedback log, a self-assessment grids, and action plans. And now it's up to you to manually create some extra subsection under every section. And this is what we're going to do. Let's show you this. I've made a little overview. So underneath the section evidence, we're going to create those subsections, and under feedback log, those ones, self-assessment grids, those ones, and action plans, those ones. And it's actually very easy to do this. So the first one, I'm actually here under evidence. The first one we're going to create is writing. And you actually just type the title or the section title above this line, and you can see it'll copy this to the name of this page. We need an extra page for listening as well, so click on Add Page, write the title just above this line, and then there's 3 more we need to do. And the last one, spoken production. You see, that's fairly easy. It's your turn now to create all these subsections under the right section. So hit the pause button, and then when you're ready, we'll go on with this tutorial. Here we are again. I hope you managed to create all these subsections. Shouldn't have been a problem actually. And I've brought you back to the welcome page because what we're going to do now is we're going to copy some templates into those subsections you have just been creating. And let's start off with the self-assessment grids. You can find them over here. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 self-assessment grids, and we're going to copy and paste them in the right period we've just created in our own workspace. So how do you copy this? Go to listening, for example. We'll start with that one. You just select everything you want to copy by drawing a big box. There you go. And then it's very easy. You just hit Ctrl+C or right mouse click, copy. You go back to your personal space. You go to the self-assessment grids here, and then you can find the first period, which is October. And then you might as well just hit Ctrl+V. And there's a self-assessment grid for listening. Now you can actually just add reading, writing, spoken interaction, and so on just underneath. But if you like some more structure, and to be honest, I like some more structure, you can actually get this more organized by adding a page, just by clicking here, and just, for example, name that page listening, and then we're actually going to paste the grid here, and then we can indent it underneath October. Take a look at that. I just drag this up here, and then I drag it to the right. There you go. And I think that's a better structure. I'm going to add one more, the one for reading. Okay, so how do I do this? I go back, I go to the template for reading, I select this, Ctrl+C or right mouse click, copy, I go back, I create a new page. I call this page reading. And then I paste this, and I'm going to indent it where it belongs over here. Okay, you can do this for all the other ones. So when you've finished the period of October, it makes it a little bit easier and faster just to copy all of those straight into February and May, so you don't have to do this manually because it's going to take a lot of time. How you do this, you just keep your shift button down and click all those 5 different pages, right mouse button, copy, go to February, for example, right mouse click, paste. There they are. Click on May, they're still on the clipboard, and click paste again. And here you have your perfect structure for the self-assessment grids. We're almost done. We still need to copy a few other things in our personal workspace. So we need to go back to the template to copy. And the last page you can see here is action plans and evidence. Now, every 2 or 3 months, there are 4 periods in the year, you will have to fill out an initial template and a concluding template per period. So let's put these ones into the right place as well. Okay, so you know already how to copy these things. Yeah, just select them by, you can easily click on it actually, right mouse click, copy, or Ctrl+C. Go to the section action plans in your personal workspace. Go to period 1, or actually no, we're going to add a page because it's nicer. We call this beginning of the period. We paste the template into it, and then of course we're going to paste the other one in a page called ending of the period. But we'll first indent this one, so you know how to do that. Just slide it up, slide it a little bit to the right to indent it. There we go. Okay, let's move back to the last template. Here we are. Select Ctrl C, go back to your workspace. We're going to add a new page over here. We call this one End of the Period. And we just paste this one into here, and then we slide it up and slide it. Oh, we don't even have to slide it right. Okay, when this is done, very easy. We're just going to copy those two pages straight into period 2, 3, and 4. So shift down, select both of them, right mouse click, copy, go to period 2, Control V, period 3, Control V, or right mouse click and paste period 4, Control V. There we go. Action plans is into place. Self-assessment grids is into place. The feedback log, that one has been set up as well. And the evidence section has been created as well. This was it. You are actually completely up and running to start using this online process portfolio. Have fun. Bye.